I remember in the verse, there was a Chakshusha something. The Balaram, he saw everything as Krishna, Vaikuntha, with the eyes of transcendental knowledge. Yeah, Vayinena. Yeah. So yes, Balaram is, everything is expansion. The spiritual world is expansion of Balaram. But he is also, we know, the first teacher, the first guru. And he has this transcendental knowledge. So with transcendental knowledge, that help us to see everything as Krishna and Vaikuntha. We see everything as coming like New Mayapur. Everything belongs to Krishna, to the deities. That's what I learned in Indian culture, Vedic culture. The temple, the Lord, and then like Jagannath Puri. Lord Jagannath, everything belongs to him, everybody works for him, and he's the center. So same, we have deities, but everything is like, their property, their energy, everything is center of them. Not only the deity, but everything. That is transcendental knowledge. Simultaneously one, but everything. So, what was the point? Yes, Krishna is really extraordinary. He said every individual is different like that. When Krishna expands himself, he is one person. When he manifests himself, different persons, and each one is behaving differently. This is, of course, if you say, okay, it's God, he can do everything. Yes, okay. But when you just go into the fact, somebody manifests himself, and simultaneously, at the same time, he is acting different ways, different persons, different, like that. That is Krishna. Yeah, it's difficult to, even in our own one body, to manifest different activities. Ah, c'est bien. Non, j'aime bien, tu ris parce que ça veut dire, oui, c'est parlant, quoi. C'est plus parlant. It's visual, just if we want with one person, one body to manifest different personalities, it's quite difficult.
Schizophrenia.
Huh?
Schizophrenia.
Okay, schizophrenia. Yeah, mentally, physically, it's not. But Krishna, this unique person, supreme personality, transcendental, absolute, origin and personality of Godhead, he can manifest himself, of course, unlimitedly. But in this story, different person, and simultaneously acting differently, different personalities, mind, everything like that, and calves, and so Krishna is achintya, inconceivable. That's what we say. Achintya Beda Abeda Tadva is a person, one person, but he is also inconceivably expanding himself while remaining the one person. Om Purnamada Purnamida. He's complete, he's everything, everywhere. He is one person. And he's not disturbed by that. Mastani Sarvabhutani Nachaham Teshavashita. I am, everything, everybody is in me, but I am not. All living beings are in me, but I am not in them. So, this is, nice. Krishna is giving us knowledge. That we can appreciate Krishna, inconceivable nature. You know, like in this story, this pastime, inconceivable. Nobody can do that. And we know that some yogis, they can duplicate themselves 10 times, I think. No, yeah, it's like that. He said, Prabhupada said, some yogis are 9 times. They can duplicate themselves in nine bodies, but they are all the same. They cannot be different and do different things. But Krishna is inconceivable. It's not, no, you cannot, and you can appreciate. So we appreciate Krishna. In one sense, very simple. You just appreciate. You don't have to figure out, you know, or measure according to us or according to our understanding. You know, at a certain point, it's beyond. But we can appreciate. And this is related to, of course, the fact that Krishna said, Bhaktyat Tananyaya Shakya Vidu Gatum Dashtum Chatat Bena Praveshtum Cha Parantapa. I cannot be understand as I am. He said he showed to Arjuna, here I am, Krishna, your friend, Krishna, and boom, here I am, the universe, universal form, Viratrupa. And at the end, comes back as Krishna. He said, yes, Arjuna, my friend, you are bewildered. Who am I? You know, the whole universe, everything, or Krishna? He said that this form of Krishna, you can understand only Bhaktyata Nanyaya Sakya, only by Bhakti Sakya, Bhakti, by devotion, personal devotion, devotion through friendship, Arjuna. So this allows the devotee to enter into Praveshtum Chapranant, into Krishna's inconceivable personality, nature, understanding, appreciating. Only by transcendental devotional service can we enter into the transcendental nature of Krishna. But we can, through devotional service, that will give us enter into the inconceivable nature of God, the Supreme Personality of God, Krishna. This is so attracting, so attractive to know that we, with our very limited capacities, actually, because we are Mame Vansho Jiva Loke, Jiva Bhuta Sanatana, because we are part and parcel of Krishna. Through this unknown, totally unknown process of bhakti in the material world, completely unknown, completely opposite to whatever we know in the material world, bhakti, you know, aituki apratiyata, you know, unmotivated, well, acting without motivation, it doesn't work. And uninterrupted, you know, nothing else, you get, and you turn around, you know, completely, you act, and it's not for you, you know, nothing for, you know, it's separated from us. Whole life, mind, body, intelligence, activities, in bhakti, it becomes offered outside of us, completely. This is really not from this world, but it is not outside of us. We are part of Krishna. So yes, this bhakti is very guyataram, guyatamam, guyataram. It's guyatamam, the ultimate secret. Also, very simple. Just appreciating submissive hearing from the proper transcendental source. And attentive hearing. Loud chanting, attentive hearing in association with devotees. That's a formula Srila Prabhupada says. You know. Loud chanting means chanting seriously. Because, moving Hare Krishna. Lips and tongue. And 16 rounds. This is serious. Because we can do that. Doesn't require high spiritual thing, just practice Hare Krishna. 16 rounds. And hearing attentively. That's sincerity. Because to be able to hear attentively, one has to stop everything which goes against, which is no more offenses. So, see, chanting 16 rounds without committing offenses. This is explained by Lord Chaitanya in Shastakam, Nanulaga. I am chanting seriously, but I have no taste. Okay, then you have to get free from offenses by chanting in a humble state of mind. And if we do that, if we chant seriously, loudly, if we hear attentively, without offense, then we can, with this, we learn how to associate with devotees, to serve the devotees. That's the third item for the formula of success in our abhidhya, in our practice of devotional service. Yes. Then we learn how to, with sadhu sangha, we can learn how to associate the devotees through service. And if we chant seriously, sincerely, with the devotees, making friends and with devotees, kindly, being kind with those who are whom we can help, and being humble for those who can answer our questions and serve them, then success is guaranteed. This is a simple process. Okay, bhakti. Yeah, bhakti is bhakti yoga ki. Right. Yes.
I just have a technical question about chanting Hare Krishna.
Okay.
Because when I come here, I hear people pronouncing it so fast that to me it doesn't sound like Hare Krishna anymore.
Yeah.
And so I'm wondering if there is tools that Prabhupada told us to practice properly. Because you say seriously, but there's people thinking very seriously, but it's so tense.
I just give one little thing, story. The devotees in one temple, they would chant their japa, and they would put a tape of Srila Prabhupada chanting japa. Hare Krishna, 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 like that. Okay?
Then everybody is singing the same tune.
Whatever, but supposed to, that means to help them to chant and being Prabhupada is chanting like that,
We could do that. We could start turning it on in the morning.
Yeah, but then Prabhupada entered the room. He was there. Prabhupada entered the room, and he said, "Why are you doing that?" "Oh, Sri Prabhupada, because it's we want to hear you chanting, like that." He said, "No, you have to hear yourself."
But what about if you're singing something?
You have to hear yourself.
Yeah.
And okay, if it helps you to hear, that's okay. But the main point is you have to hear yourself. So chanting is meant for hearing. We should not say. Actually, we shouldn't say. Did you chant your 16 rounds? No. Did you hear your 16 rounds? That's the thing. And it's a long, more or less long. Apprentice, long process. Sometimes we start. I remember the beginning. Wow, everybody. Hare Krishna, a bit tired, you know, of no sleep, you know, I don't want to sleep, I have to hear. I remember in Rue-de-Sueur, the first temple in Paris, you know, we are all young devotees, you know, and someone was like, Hare Krishna, 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 Hare, Hare, Hare. One, a tall guy from Germany, he was chanting, facing the wall, standing up, and running. This was Hare Krishna, Krishna, Krishna.
Everybody has their own technique.
HG Prabhu. You know, he was too tired all day, Sankirtan, hard working, and HG Prabhu in the van, you know, cold, and Adishika Prabhu is Sankirtan leader. Okay, out with feet in cold water. Hare Krishna. Anyway, all kinds of ways, you know. But somehow you have to chant Hare Krishna and hear. So for you, for me, or 1 year ago, 10 years later, like that, I have to chant like this, or I have to chant standing, or I have to chant in front of a picture of Krishna, or I have to chant slowly 2 hours and 15 minutes, or I have to chant quickly, Hare Krishna, 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 Hare, concentrate my mind like that, whatever. But so it's difficult to judge if somebody is actually hearing or not.
No, but I see people very tense.
Eh?
You know, I see people very tense, and I thought the goal was to meditate, not being very tense and shaking.
Yeah,
you know, like,
yeah, but
this is the opposite of meditation.
yeah, but I said, you know, Nive Shayet, Rupa Goswami ici, you know, whatever the way, but you have to think of Krishna. But whatever the way, and whatever level you are in your own practice, sometimes you have to chant quickly, sometimes you have to chant peacefully. I have an experience. I know sometimes I was chanting very, very slow and that. And sometimes I was, Hare Krishna, Krishna, sometimes chant loudly. Now I'm chanting another way like that. But it's progression, definitely. Krishna is manifesting. Yeah. So anyway, the point is that I am giving class, so I have to follow my. And the point is to chant seriously, you know, 16 rounds or 4 rounds or whatever, but make whatever we actually can do as an endeavor to please, to surrender to Krishna and to order. You know, chant my name. That's, you know, but it's too difficult. Difficult to chant my name, Hare Krishna. Chant. Can't. And Prabhupada was saying that also. What do you think? He was saying he saw a cartoon and made by a devotee, I guess, you know. So the man was saying to another one, you know, chant. And the other one repeating, can't, I can't. So chanting, that's not difficult. Hearing, that's more difficult because it requires some attention and desire from inside. Prabhupada here, he said, you know, to serve Krishna with love is not difficult. If you love someone, whatever you do is not difficult. You know, it's through love. But if you don't have this desire to hear, which is the first love, you know, give your attention, then Prabhupada said here, you have so many other things to hear and to love, so-called. You know. So hearing process is to develop this sincerity, and then, you know, Krishna will give us the capacity to practice this chanting and hearing with the devotees. which will make us progress. Yeah, purify. Okay. No, I have to give my class. No. Yeah. Okay.
I have a follow-up question.
Yeah.
To the same topic, basically. So, what if someone is chanting really loudly and you just can't hear yourself because you only hear him?
Yes.
What are we supposed to do? We're also not supposed to leave the temple room. We should chant together. So, should we correct him?
Yeah. Okay. Yes.
I have his question to complement my question.
Yes.
About to do is sometimes our minds has so many trick for us, and sometimes we chanting around and we focus. We're so distracted to focus on one chant loud, another chant this way. It's many shapes, ways, and so I use the metaphor of Haridas Thakur. He was chanting how many? 300? And then so the prostitute was dancing around, and then was many elements to distract his mind. So I use that metaphor for myself, like whatever is that outside of my chanting, my rounds, is the calling of Maya, the calling for the mind to get distracted. So just pull the mind back to where is the goal before you chant your rounds. So like the Maharaj in that last class, I don't remember his name, he said before his chanting start with a prayer. That is very important. We put an intention there.
Yes.
Nothing will distract us, and especially when we begin in the movement to chant our rounds, is the tendency to get distracted about the ways that everyone chanting, as loud, as low, is all trick of the mind, take you away from the main goal that is focus in your chanting.
So all the distractions, whatever it is, we learn. We have to learn how to see that as impetus to concentrate.
So we should not
to concentrate. Okay, that's the point.
Let's do questions at the end. Let Prabhu speak.
Yeah. Plus, I have a video class also. But it's nice, I thank you very much to be with me. That's very nice. Thank you. Yes. Hare Krishna. Hare Krishna. Yeah, we are a little. We have to be a little thoughtful in our practice, not react too fast. Like, after 2 minutes, no, I cannot chant here, too much this and that. We are thoughtful. Okay, what is it? Is it Krishna who is telling me? A little, always. Whatever happened in our life, instead of reacting too fast, too quick, too strong, or too whatever, just is this Krishna? Like we said, Krishna, and everything comes from Krishna. So maybe I should concentrate more on me. Maybe I give too much attention to this loud chanting. Maybe not always. That's when it's up. And of course, after you don't react by just external, too loud, no, I cannot, okay, not good, and like that. No, after you go through, or maybe it's because I'm not enough sankalpa, not enough decision, okay, please Krishna, I'm going to chant my rounds now, and boom. Then if it is distracting, just move somewhere else, No problem, no problem. Simple. I think it's a simple thing. We have to be simple, and not. Okay. All right. So Krishna, Balaram, he saw Krishna, and he said, "Krishna is incredible. Wow." And Balaram could see that. He could see Krishna as the inconceivable, Achintya, Supreme Personality of Godhead. he said because of Chakshu Vayananena, because of transcendental knowledge. So yes, in order to make it in Krishna consciousness day after day and year after year like that, we have to have the vision. We have to have the vision of transcendental knowledge. Transcendental knowledge means that we are linked, we are entering into an inconceivable dimension, inconceivable world, inconceivable Krishna, inconceivable Bhakti. But we have this nature, the soul, Shavani, Sudachite, Kalayudai, by hearing sincerely in association of devotees, or we enter this most secret dimension, most secret, access to Krishna. Balaram is, and this is the beginning of the phase and the end also. That Krishna is supreme, all attractive, inconceivably wonderful, and by chanting seriously, hearing attentively in association with devotees, it is a mystic, not even mystic, it is a transcendental, devotional, loving process to enter into that. And then life in Krishna consciousness, in New Mayapur, becomes simple. We say the formula, simple living and high thinking. Maybe we should change it also around, First high thinking, and then you can live simply. That's possible. Otherwise, if you simply live simply, it's okay. Of course, it's nice, but and what?
Hardly thinking.
Yeah, it's not enough. It's okay. That's maybe boring, or maybe it's all a trip. But first, high thinking. First, transcendental knowledge. And transcendental knowledge means loving service. Not just I am not the body, and the absolute is beyond the senses. Okay, but we speak about Guyatamam, Krishna, Balaram. He saw the truth of the boys and calves were actually Krishna, but he saw that in his loving relationship with Krishna as his elder brother and friend. So whatever we want to, we need to feel as sustenance for our life, we need some, happiness and feelings. That's, through transcendental, through loving knowledge. Transcendental means loving Krishna. And loving is a process for that. Otherwise, there's not possible. And then, then we can learn how to see everything as Krishna's magic, wonderful Krishna's magic. And it is needed, especially, for people in general, let's say non-devotees, if they want to escape the kunta, the anxiety of material life, it's impossible. You can do whatever you like, go on vacations a little because too much, or get some money, this, that, or make medical or psychological. The nature of material world, dukkha layam shashvata, unless you have the vision that you are not the body and you are your real life is, you know, on another level, then you cannot maintain for a few years this material life. Cannot make it, you know. You cannot, not possible. But for a devotee, also, we cannot, a devotee, we cannot make it in practicing and progressing devotional service unless we have this transcendental consciousness that I am practicing and praying to attain a loving relationship with Krishna. This is a real transcendental vision. You know? And then Krishna reveals himself. If we want only to remain transcendental, means not material, okay, but you know, practicing devotional service in association with devotees, like, you know, this Prabhupada created this, founded this ISKCON, you have to know the goal, ultimate goal, not just survive outside of material anxieties, problems, or liberation, or improvement materially. No, the goal, the prayojana, is to receive, not to develop love, but to receive from Krishna this loving nature, this loving feelings, Vladini Shakti. And then, everything, all the difficult experiences of practicing devotional service in association with devotees, like that, all the difficulties, they are part of this wonderful goal and feeling, you know, with a little sober, you know, we don't react immediately, you know, okay, oh, he's chanting too loud, no, oh, it's not different, it's also Krishna, that's also Krishna, this, that's also Krishna. Now, wow, big problem, you know, wow, everything was almost okay, and now, wow, terrible, you know, the roof is broken, or the water pipe exploded again, or the temple president run away, you know. No solution, big problem, you know. Or Yaduvir discovered in the accounting that, we miss 1 million euros, you know. And everything big. Cool down and try to see Krishna. And pew, all of a sudden, by high thinking, everything becomes simple. Simple. Well, it may look like, Gopaswami. No, it's a fact. It's a fact. You know, Krishna is showing something impossible, too much, but he is just a little boy, Krishna. Simple. You know. So Krishna can manifest inconceivable problems, but all of a sudden, with a transcendental vision, like Balaram, but actually it is Krishna. Mm-hmm. Okay, so everything becomes simple. No, because anyway, we are very small and simple, and we cannot deal with big problems. A little bigger than us up to here, but you know, then a little more, ploop, we draw. So the solution is always that, you know, to go back to Krishna through, you know, hearing attentively without offense in association with devotees, and all problems become reduced to the water contained in the hoof prints of the calf. The ocean of problems, too much, you know, it's too much. But it's Krishna, and he's meant to help us to come closer to him. So it requires being a little sober, face, practice, experience. But it is guaranteed that it is Krishna's mercy. Transcendental knowledge means everything is Krishna's mercy. And I will even not only feel it, oh, Krishna's mercy, no, but I will also understand it. Bhakti is both the heart, Krishna, but also through buddhi, dadami buddhi yogam tam. I will give you the intelligence, because that helps. That helps the heart when you understand why Krishna is doing that. So Krishna is giving us the life of the heart, a little life, a little feeling, okay, Krishna, but he's also giving us intelligence, vision. Sure, it is sure. Otherwise, where is God? No. Where is He? No. If He cannot, if He is not all perfect, all powerful, all kind, why are we heading toward Hare Krishna, pure love of Krishna? No, because we know He's all powerful. Nothing for Him. Any big problem can change immediately. He's all intelligent, omniscient, and He's a supreme friend. So yes, we go in Krishna consciousness with a practice of chanting amongst all kinds of obstacles, difficulties. We go with our life, with the life of others, managing this and that, all kinds of obstacles and fear, this and that. But we have Krishna. And with the vision given by Guru and Krishna, by Balaram, then, Krishna gives this Shakti, this energy to be more and more determined, more and more happy to follow the path. Nayamatma bala imena labhya. Without the spiritual strength of a transcendental vision given by Balaram, it's impossible, Prabhupada said in New Mayapur. He said, now you have Balaram, he's going to give you the transcendental knowledge about Krishna. And with this, you will have the strength to carry through all kinds of big obstacles, because you will see Krishna and everything becomes okay, nice. He said that here. So, Hare Krishna. I don't know if it was very clear, but I tried. What was the points? Krishna is Achintya Veda Veda Tattva. He is inconceivable, manifesting forms, one person, different activities. And Balaram could see that with transcendental knowledge. And what is Balaram transcendental knowledge? That is rasa with Krishna, is love to Krishna, friendship and parental little like that. Love. He loves Krishna. And at the end, now through my relationship with Krishna, I can understand it's a lila of Krishna. Krishna is so wonderful. Wow. He created another circumstance just for enchanting his devotees. Incredible. Brahma Vimana Lila. It's a big problem. The creator of the world becomes an illusion. We are in bad shape, But it's, okay, Harigold, whatever. I try to. Question? Questions were already asked before. Yes. Huh? One word to conclude. Humbly calling Krishna with firm hope, firm faith. Yes. Firm, we have to be sure, Prabhupada said, we have to be sure that we're going to go back to Godhead in this lifetime. We have to be sure that we will meet Krishna face to face one day. Sure. Just, because Krishna is wonderful, inconceivably kind. Haribol. Srimad Bhagavatam, Jai. Prabhupada, Jai. Gaur Bhakta. Jai.